Howdy folks, this is the Command Line Vulpine here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program with the Outer Planets mod, where we had a probe heading to Moho, which is not an outer planet. In fact, it's the opposite. It is the most innermost planet. I hope it saved its, because I had to plot an orbital path off camera, which I did do. I just don't remember if this game saves your maneuver nodes. Surely it does. I did install an ambient light enhancement mod, so yeah, now we can see our spacecraft in space better. I think it's like this I think it's distant object enhancement putting on like too much glare. Which one's distant object enhancement? It's not planet shine. So, is it this one? Yeah. No. Skybox bending? That does mess things up a little bit. Oops. Yeah, it's realistic. Like if you're looking at like a star or something, you can't see the background, but it makes it hard to see your spaceship. So we're going to turn that off. And I do see my maneuver node is still here. So we could queue up other. Well, we probably want to. Let's see. 63 days ahead of us to do this. So I do have a collision course with Moho. Oh, it's not a collision. Looks like it's a near miss. Yeah. It's getting too finicky to like get it more specific than that, so we have to wait till after we do that maneuver to adjust things more finely. But yeah, we did have a mission that's locked in here for 4 people to do a travel. Kerbin the Mun. I think if we just go to do an orbit around the Mun, we should be able to do all those missions. Let's see. Let's go back to the Space Center. I just want to see when this quest is due. If it's not due immediately, we can just let it go. I think we're good on money. We might not necessarily need to do it at all, but we do get penalties, I think, if we decline contracts. I think it's data from the surface of Eve. We can do this. We can use the lander that's already there to do it even, I think. Magnetic field around. No, I want an orbital survey of Jewel. Low orbit, high orbit. Orbital telescope observations. Orbital telescopes are pretty big. We'll give it a shot. But let's find the tourist one here. Oh, it has. Oh, wait. Is this... No, okay, it expires in 13 years. I think it's fine. We could do it, but I want to get us to Moho today if I can. Moho lander. I will say that like the orbital tracking station with the new game, Kerbal Space Program 2, it was a lot harder to see like which spacecraft is which, because like all of the font colors are gray, unlike Kerbal Space Program 1, where things are like highlighted in green or yellow and stuff. Okay, so hopefully I'm not forgetting something strange before I do a big time warp. Yeah, this is a lot better actually being able to see the background in this area. Just help keep things in perspective. All right, how far away are you? 2 days. warp to time, but I like to be a little bit ahead of the time. 1 hour. And you're in like this deep of space, it doesn't really matter how perfect you get it, at least in Kerbal Space Program. NASA's working with much tighter margins and does have to get it perfect, but for us, not quite as critical. So we should run out of fuel in this stage. Technically, this stage wasn't even supposed to come this far, but it had plenty of fuel, so why waste it? Main engine shut off. I don't like it when it does that. It made the sound of like a separation and then nothing separated, which is always a pretty bad sign. Anyway, this engine seems underpowered right now, but once we start making these fine adjustments here, you're going to be like, uh-oh, this thing's way too powerful. We'll have to throttle down this engine. Oh yeah, things are looking much better with the space background being a lot more visible and with the ambient light being cranked up. I know it's not realistic, but man, this will look better for videos. And for playing it, for that matter. It makes things a lot easier when you can actually see what your parts are and where they're at. Skirt. Oh, geez. Yeah, a little. Slightly more scary than would be ideal. Like this engine isn't as efficient as I thought it was. It's fine. It's just scary. Like, I don't know if I'll actually be able to go into orbit around Moho. We might only be able to do a flyby. Close enough. As you can see, like, no, I did the maneuver as planned. Still a little strange. Apps add a maneuver. Should be a little more sensitive than it was when we were trying to do this before. Okay, we still want to just slow down. See how I only need like 1 meter a second to get into contact here. We need like a huge thrust limiter here. There is our periaps, but I think we won't mess with it until we get to our descending node. How long in the future is this? 88 days? That's not so bad. We can do that. Let's quick save though. The descending node will be a good point at which to make contact here. I'm not sure if I'm like meeting it in the right position. Like there was like another encounter that was like up here. I wonder if I was supposed to meet it at that point for like the fastest transfer. But this one works, so I'm not going to stress about it too much. Okay, don't crash, little game. So, add a maneuver. Bring it in. So as close as I can. I'm using my mouse wheel for fine adjustments here. Two. Oh, okay, it's somewhere in there then. Something like that, and then we can try going up or down. Looks like that's like as good as it's gonna get, which is a little strange. It's about the best adjustment we can make, so we'll have to wait till we're at the periaps for the next maneuver. Might be able to get science near the sun. I don't know how near the sun we have to get to swing something like that. So 1 second burn. 3.4 meters per second. Close enough. There you go. Nice close periaps. 32 days till the next periaps. Main. Ooh. Send me. Yeah, see, we probably could have made contact with it here on like a little bit of a faster trajectory, but that's okay. That's the descending net. No, thank you. Go to the periaps. Ooh, it went past the periaps. Wasn't supposed to do that. See, that's why you gotta be careful with the time acceleration. That's why I'm hoping it'll be better with Kerbal Space Program too, is time warp that's a little less finicky. And maneuver. Slowing down seems to be helping. Not sure how close I need to get. I think closer the better, right? Okay. Somewhere in there. Oh. Oh, that's pretty close. Okay. Let's do like 40 meters. Not 40 meters. 40,000 meters. To the maneuver node. 14. Meters per second maneuver. There. 5-minute burn at max thrust, hypothetically speaking. They did finally fix that. It used to like not work out that well. Okay. Coming in hotter than expected, but should be fine. We're gonna be, it might actually not be fine. Hold on. Oh, Jesus. It's actually bringing us closer. Because we need, like, time to slow down. We need to go this way, right? Whoa. One of these mech jeb things like give us a better ability to see where our future periaps will be. And look how it's only 1 meter a second to get like this huge difference in where we're coming in at. Deep space maneuvers are wild. So we're coming in from underneath. We have connection, right? Yeah, we do. Hopefully it won't get obstructed as we are going to be on the far side of the sun, which is a little concerning. Probably do one more quick save. Main reason for the quick save is the time skipping not working, as we nearly saw a moment ago. 14 days. Here I come, Moho. I don't think I've ever actually landed on Moho. Maybe I did in like my very first playthrough of this. I don't think I don't remember. I don't recall remembering. Either way, I haven't been here in a long time is what it comes down to. No, I don't see our boy. Let's get closer. Do some manual time acceleration here. Oh, so there's a step between 1,000 and 10,000. It's kind of a big jump. Guess we're still high over the sun, huh? I like to slow down when we get towards our encounter points, because that's when physics tends to break down in this game. There we go. All right. Also, there's lots of science to do. Sounding like GLaDOS out here. So much science to do. Okay. Where is he? Where is he? Oh. What the hell? Why are you like a... I think you're supposed to be like a... like have a haze around you. Let's get a magnetometer scan on that and see what the heck is happening. Scan indicates only a weak induced magnetic field. This is most likely caused by a stream of charged particles and solar wind flowing around Moho. Send it. Also keep this thing deployed. Is it sent? It feels like it didn't get sent. With the antenna. Oh, okay. No atmosphere and low magnetic field to interact with. The plasma field merely slips around Moho. Staying extended. Thank you. I do want you to stay extended. Temperature scan. Measuring the temperature of space. Appears to be quite impossible. Do it anyway. F it, we're doing it live. We send it again? No. Atmospheric pressure scan. Sorry, read zeros if it's in a vacuum. Who would have thought? Not me. Mystery goo. I don't know about mystery goo. I think we'd like to save that record once we get closer because I only got 2 of them. Gravity scan. Sensor passes over the terrain of Moho, surveying for variances in the gravitational field. Enhancement data. That's not everything I've got. That doesn't, next run value, huh? That's not what I want to do. View data. This is the other magnetometer. Oh, why is it Kerbin? So this is probably the magnetometer that doesn't work right. The interactions between the solar wind and magnetic fields of this body. I don't know which one of the magnetometers. Oh, it's this one. This one might be broken. If it's just going to keep getting the data over and over, I don't really want to keep doing it. Oh. Okay, there it goes. That was weird. Won't stay extended, though, which is a little annoying. I think this is the base game magnetometer because it's really fancy. I think this is the add-on magnetometer. That's kind of funny. This is the one that's kind of glitching out, but the bonus one is fine. I don't know what this gas cloud around it is. I don't know if I've broken the game with a visual enhancement mod of some kind. Maybe I just haven't looked at Moho in a long time. Looking. Oh, here we go. This is where I was looking for. Maybe a light adjustment's the one I've added in. What the heck? Whoa. I don't need a ton of ambient light, but well, the bigger sign is like the backside of the spacecraft needs to be visible. And then what's a planet shine? I keep clicking on planet shine, but I'm looking for the other one. This one, this object enhancement. Is it skybox dimming? Oh yeah, I would have sucked coming here with the skybox off. Ugh. Would have been able to find the planet a lot easier, but is it the debris flare? No. Huh. Well, we'll find out. We will be finding out. All right. Man. Because our orbital speed should be insane. Okay, well, we are not going into orbit. We're... oh, balls. We're not landing at all. Isn't there like a landing helper? The landing guidance? Land somewhere. Well, I don't know if I immediately wanted to. It's going to have problems because the lander doesn't have jets. I didn't think about that. Oops. Okay, abort this. Hold on. There's no parachutes. There's no RCS. Oh. I hate trusting like MechJeb to do something. Sensor scan while in space high over Moho's southeastern lowlands. The sensor passes over terrain of Moho, surveying for variances in gravitational field. Hopefully doing science isn't going to disrupt this whole process. I just figure if we do the auto land, it might be able to manage a suicide burn. Demonetized, by the way. All right, you know what? Because I think we're exploding here. We're going to run our materials to study and send it. High radiation environment caused the few samples to glow. It looks like this would be fun to paint the rocket with. Science of the ground would be more worth it, but F it. Mystery goo. The goo wants some tea. Well, can't help you much with that. Yeah, see, it's not... it's not going to be able to land it. I forgot, like doing a flyby isn't too hard, but hold on. I don't have much juice left now, but well, we just do a flyby instead, not lose the vehicle. Where's my... Should survive. I forgot. Like, I didn't forget. I just kind of underestimated. Like, you come into Moho going so fast that you need like an absurd amount of delta V to slow down. Also, I forgot to put like some kind of landing engine on the landing craft since there's no atmosphere. So the orbiter and lander have to kind of stick as a pair, unfortunately. Might be able to get some science as we do the super fast flyby, though. And then I don't know what I'll do with the probe after that because it's a little bit useless. Okay, so the stuff in the sky was not really anything to be concerned about. Ooh. Hopefully there isn't a 15-kilometer tall mountain over here. Keep. Think we got it all? There's multiple biomes here, so... Oh no, these are highlands. Surely it's not a 15-kilometer high one, though. We should lose sensor contact here soon. Like our lights aren't on. I wonder when they got turned off, because I remember turning them on before. I'll make sure we... I guess Kerbin's to the left here, so we actually had a little bit more sensor contact. That's okay. See how friggin' fast we yeeted by this thing despite our best efforts to slow down. Okay. Well, we're in a different science biome now, so... Not transfer data, that's all I mean. Review data. Scans indicate only a weak induced magnetic field, most likely caused by the stream of charged particles in the solar wind around Moho. the laser system has to be landed. Mystery goo, review data. Much of the goo evaporates, leaving behind small clumps of materials. Transmit. I think we need a little bit more ambient light here. Oh, now we're in the sun again, so it's not quite as bad. Review data on the negative gravioli detector. Sensor passes over the terrain of Moho, spreading coherences in the gravitational field. Now you want to be ran again, but there's nothing there for you. Well, there it is. Sensor passes over the terrain of Moho, studying for differences. Send it. There you go. All right, what other data is still here? Plasma wave scan. With no atmosphere and little magnetic field to interact with, the solar plasma merely slips around Moho. Same as before. Good data. Ooh, this one's worth a lot. Trace magnetic fields are magnified by this sensitive instrument. Measured in real time as you orbit near the celestial body. It's almost like hearing the heartbeat of a planet, knowing if it's dead or if something is churning. So it's an explanation of the part and not really like productive. What about the other magnetometer? Nah, it's fine. Hydrogen data. I think this has to be on the ground. Here we go. Thermometer, review data. Guess it would be like at least 1,000,000 billion degrees this close to the sun, but it isn't. True dat. Seismic accelerometer. You gotta land too, unfortunately. Is that all you've got? A little probe? Yeah, if I had pre-thought about more of this, what we could have done is kind of just use this as a probe that does multiple flybys of Moho. Instead of, like, I can't quite get it into an orbit, clearly. I can't quite land it. But I might have been able to put it in the same orbit so they encounter each other over and over. Where's our probe going, by the way? Okay. It's going to swing past Eve sometimes, which is interesting. It might have more encounters. It's just not likely because it's not on, like, the same plane. Oops, there we go. I was trying to press M. There's our Moho escape. Go ahead and get out of here. There's nothing for us here. All right. That's all she wrote, and that's where she'll sit. She might encounter Eve. She might encounter Moho. Doesn't have very much delta V though, so we'll just have to check in on it from time to time to see if it can do it. Well, that's unfortunate that we couldn't squeeze a landing in, but I think it was smart to save the spacecraft because it has potential to make it there again, and also we're able to transmit the space science from near the planet, which has its own value. In fact, that did complete a contract. Oh, that was the other thing. The spacecraft that's around Dre right now. First flyby of Moho for scientific data from Moho and escape the gravitational influence of Moho. There you go. So we didn't do nothing. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, remember hit the like button, keep the conversation going in the comments, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. And until next time, I hope you have a good day.